Hey, this is Notser, and this is a public service announcement. Really quickly, you need to know this. There is a brand new inventory management system in 0.6.1, and it's going to give you a ton of credits, if you're like me. If you've got ships, you've got a lot of ships, right? You've got a lot of stock modules that aren't in use any longer because you've upgraded them, right? So how do we access the inventory? Well, we go to our name, whatever our name is over here in the top left corner. We go into inventory. Once we're in inventory, we're going to see a bunch of different things. Modules, upgrades, consumables, signals, flags, the camouflages, sorry, conflags, camouflages. Now, you can sell camouflage except for the premium. You cannot sell the flags that you earn, you know, the military month or the midway, but it does list in a convenient manner what flags you have, how many, all that stuff. You can sell your signal flags, however, I don't know why you would. I'm not selling dragon flags. Dragon flags are great. Consumables, defensive fire, and these are not actively in use. These are sitting in an inventory somewhere that you're not going to see anything that is actively equipped on a ship. I can't accidentally sell something that is in use right now. So keep that in mind. Upgrades, these are modules that I've purchased, and maybe I'm not actively using them right now. Maybe they're not on a ship. I could sell those as well. Modules. Now, the module area is really where this matters. So far, it's not a big deal, not so you know, big deal. Flags, signals, consumables, upgrades, I don't have anything to sell. I guarantee you have modules for ships to sell. These are the stock modules, stuff that just isn't in use right now. There's so much credit sitting on these. And I've already done battleships. I kept the 406 for my Friedrich der Grosse and my Grosse Kua first because maybe I want to use it. I highly recommend you do the same. Keep your torpedoes, keep your gun systems. Don't throw those away unless it's just a straight upgrade, and you're going to have to confirm that. The only thing that this system really lacks is information. All it says is exactly what I can read with my own two eyes right here. What the hell does this little highlight tell me? It tells me nothing. So I have to go into the ship itself and look with my own eyes. I do know that 203 is a unique setup for the Mogami, but if it's something like the Pensacola, I don't know if the stock is better or worse. Some of these are really different. The German destroyers, the 128 and the 150, you want to make sure, I just wouldn't sell torpedoes, guns. Yeah, torpedoes and guns. I would just be very, very, very careful around those. But for the hulls themselves, yeah, sell the hulls. Who cares? You already got the upgraded hull. It would not list this unless you have the most high version. Now, be careful. This is one thing that you need to consider. Let's say, and I just saw the hipper. Let's say that I'm someone who doesn't have the upgraded hull equipped. Let's say I accidentally did something like that. What if I accidentally have the B hull of the hipper equipped? Even though I have the C hull, I could go into the inventory, and going into the inventory, looking up this German cruiser, I should see, yes, I see that I can sell the C hull. Be very careful if you're someone like this. There's a little modifier that tells you if it's stock, which is appreciated because you're never going to keep a stock version. But just be careful that you don't accidentally have the not maximum upgraded hull locked in on the ship. Otherwise, you're going to see it. Because these, for all intents and purposes, are sitting in inventory somewhere. You know, it's some digital inventory of hulls just stacked up on top of each other. So make sure it's fully upgraded before you do this. But once you do this, you're going to get back a ton of credits. Absolutely a ton of credits. And I just wanted to make sure that you can maximize this experience. Don't let stuff just sit there. Get the money back so you can be buying those U.S. cruisers that just got buffed, or the Ibuki, or whatever new thing you want. Now for the Mogami, I would probably keep the A hull and the C hull and sell the B hull. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you do this. You're selling it for half of what it's worth. So it usually costs 1.1 million for this Chapayev A hull, and I'm only getting back 550. So don't make a mistake. Consider everything you're doing. But if you do that, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money that's coming in. There's nothing more. This is the best. This is the most credit income I've had in a long time because of this. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that you can, gain some of this. I just don't want you to bypass this. It's the same as the dynamic aim, the alternative interface. I want you to understand how the game is communicating so you can get the best experience out of it as anyone else. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.